back in time. How did you first get into Passover programs? And did this feel like a real idea at the time or something you were just trying to figure out?
So when my wife and I were first married, we went to Miami Beach, and we, like most other people, there weren't that many Passover programs at the time, but my in-laws were at a Passover program. We went to visit them. Unfortunately, that Passover program was not running well. There were lots of issues. I saw turmoil. Having been in the catering business my whole life, and even as a child, I worked in New York for a caterer, so I had a lot of experience. I would see in operations, and I would see things, and I said, you know what, we're going to do something different. We're not going to do a hotel, we're going to do a cruise for Pesach. Oh. And I started the first kosher cruises for Passover.
Oh, so this is before it was even established in a hotel.
Way back.
Oh my God.
Because the cruise ships at that time were about 500 passenger ship.
Okay.
So they were manageable. And
right.
It was manageable, it was different. We wanted to be different. We didn't want to do a hotel at that time because after seeing what I saw in the hotel, I said, you know what, it's time for a little change and let's expose people to something different.
There are kosher cruises that still go on, but
not on Passover.
Not on Pesach.
Right, not on Pesach.
That must be really difficult to execute.
It's a challenge, and it's a bigger challenge when you have larger ships.
Yeah.
When you take over the whole ship, it's a lot less of a challenge. And we had good teams, we had a good ship, we had good mashgichim, we had a very good team, and it was extremely successful.
That's like a real, because you're also traveling a lot, and I know the turnover with cruises, like every stop, like you need to replenish, you need to...
Oh, you have to plan your menu properly.
Oh my God.
You have to know what you can take on, where you can take it on. So if you're not going to be able to get berries during the trip,
right.
You've got to use your berries first because they're going to go. So you've got to menu your berries, and then later on, you menu other items. So you have to know when you take on your provisions and what it is. But also, doing a cruise brought me into something that no Passover program, when someone did a tea room, it was not just that we had poolside barbecue, we also had ice cream all day because the cruise ship had it.
Right.
We also had the midnight buffet.
Oh,
so
wow.
We did midnight buffets. So that was something that, again, was never done on Passover, at any Passover program. So by doing the cruises, we were exposed to it. We were working together with the cruise line, and then we were able to now import this and do this later on into Passover programs that we were doing.
Well, at what point did you realize that a Pesach program is not just like a side operation, you just do it just once in the year, but it actually takes a whole year to plan, to get people to come? At what point did you realize like there's actually like a whole industry behind Pesach program?